Welcome back to Observing the Sabbath. I'm your host, Nathaniel Molnar. We're continuing our look at the third studio album from Black Sabbath. It is Master of Reality from 1971. We already did Sweet Leaf with special guest Johnny Gifford, who helped me out with that. So thanks to Johnny, and he'll be popping up on a few more songs from this album. But we are continuing with the second song on the album, which is After Forever. So before we dive into it, I just want to say, as I say every video, this is not a first-time reaction video. I've heard this song many times before, so this is me kind of giving my thoughts as I listen to the song, and giving you all my thoughts on it. So without any further ado, let's listen to After Forever. And now. I love this. This is so cool. It's very kind of alien vibe. I have always imagined this riff that's playing right now is like a great riff in a coming-of-age movie. And then you go into the hard one. Alright, let's just unpack that beginning. So you have the build-up, and then you have sort of the UFO sound, and then you have the coming-of-age riff, and then you have the harder riff. There's so much in just that one beginning part that it's so cool. So Black Sabbath put out the album Black Sabbath, and you have Black Sabbath on there, the song, you have NIB, you have all this stuff that's sort of more satanic leaning, and so there was this perception that sort of followed the band, that they were a satanic band, or, you know, because at the time that these albums were coming out, you have the Satanic Panic, you have all this stuff going on, and so Black Sabbath wanted to sort of tilt the scales a little bit. So there are a couple more Christian-leaning songs on this album. And then you get to Under the Sun, being the particular one on Volume 4, but there's also other songs on Volume 4 where it's a little bit more atheistic or agnostic. But Master of Reality is where you get more of the Christian-leaning songs, specifically this one. It's a very hard-edged Christian song. I think it's the best Christian song ever created. But it's very hardcore. I've always kind of interpreted it as there being like a little bit of a sarcasm to the song, or an irony to the song. Because even if they were going for a full Christian song, there are some things in the song, like talking about the having the Pope on the end of a rope. You know, there's some things in here that don't tend to lean towards that demographic. So my interpretation is that there is a bit of irony to it, intended. But as much as, like, you know, I think I've mentioned this before, that I used to be a Christian and I'm not anymore. So the lyrics for this song don't really do much for me, but it's more the sound of it. It's just so cool. I love this riff. I love the sort of UFO riff. I love the heavier do-do-do-do-do-do. I love all that. That's all so great, you know. It just, the music of it is so great. It's a very heavy song. Even for, like, a Christian song, which, again, I don't think this is a deliberately, like, Christian song, but even for a Christian song, it's just very heavy and punk. Rebellious. This is so cool. I love this. There are so many riffs in this one song. That's what I love about Sabbath, is that every song has so many riffs to it. You know, Tony just pumps these out like crazy. Every single song has so many riffs to them. Then back to the coming of age riff. That's what I'm just going to refer to it as. I don't know why, but maybe it's just because I'm a filmmaker and a film student that when I kind of think in terms of film, so when I hear that, I just think of that as a riff playing in a coming-of-age movie. I don't know if anyone else interprets it that way, but that's what I hear. Jumping around between all the different riffs. We were talking about the construction of Sabbath songs, and that just how well constructed they are, especially with this album in particular, because Black Sabbath and Paranoid were recorded their live sets. They essentially just went to the studio, recorded what they were doing live, and Master of Reality was the one that they really spent months in the studio perfecting and tweaking and working on and developing. And After Forever sort of has that that quality to it. You could tell that they spent a lot of time really working on it. And I love how it ends with that it goes back to that sort of UFO sort of sound to it. So After Forever is a very interesting song. I think the music of it is great. I mean, I don't get into the lyrics as much as other Sabbath songs that have with their lyrics, but the music of it just sounds so great. It's heavy. It hits really well. It's just musically speaking, it's such a powerful song. So I really like After Forever. Is it one that I'm gonna listen to over and over and over and over again? No, not the same way I would listen to Supernaut over and over and over again, or Killing Yourself to Live over and over and over again, or anything like that. But this song is like, when it comes on in rotation, or if I'm listening to the record and it comes on, I enjoy it and I like it. I get a good amount out of it. It's not one I would actively seek out, but After Forever is a really good song, and it's an interesting sort of addition to the album. So those are my thoughts on After Forever, and I want to know, what are your thoughts on the song? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts on After Forever? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, I'm Nathaniel Molnar. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe for more content, and stay tuned for our next song, which I believe we're going to be doing Children of the Grave, Embryo/Children of the Grave. So the next one up is sort of the 20-30 second Embryo, but I'm going to just roll that in the Children of the Grave. So we're going to be doing that as one video, so keep your eyes open for that. So until Embryo/Children of the Grave, thank you for watching.